Hello, my name's Emma. I'm part of the Children's Emergency Department Shared Governance team. So there's only 4 of us in our team, so we're a small team that constantly changes, with new staff rotating in and out. Back in 2017, we came up with the idea of the CPR Teachathon. It's something we've continued to be an annual event where we teach basic life support, CPR and other first aid skills. Unfortunately, this year's completely gone. So it came about because the Resource Council said that only in this country there's an 8% chance of people surviving an out of hospital cardiac arrest, which in other developed countries it's much higher, in the realms of 20% of people. We believe that people don't act on a cardiac arrest when they see it because they don't realise it's a cardiac arrest. They have a lack of knowledge of how to respond to a cardiac arrest. Fear of causing harm either to the person or harm caused to themselves through attempting to do CPR on somebody. Risk of being sued, and a lack of knowledge on using the automated external defibrillators and having no access to them. As cardiac arrest is kind of the worst thing we can have come into our department, it's something we really wanted to make a change with and try and improve the outcome for children coming in a cardiac arrest by helping teach the public how to respond to it. So this originally started in 2017 and we did it on Smithy Row, which is a little street in the town centre. It had 2 gazebos with a little bit of extra support from some other teams. We managed to teach 600 people CPR, and we collaborated with other teams, for example, the health visitors, children's mental health charities, blood and organ donation, EMAS. We taught adult, child and baby CPR and the use of the public access defibrillators, allowing people to use them, try them out and see how easy they are to use. We had a lot of volunteers from nurses and doctors from in the department and a lot of positive feedback and sort of the encouragement to do it again. In 2018, with the idea of being bigger and better, we went to Woollerton Park. So we had a very big stretch of land to work on. We had a large marquee, which inside we housed different teams. We had stroke team, burns team, cardiac team, helimed in there. We had shared governance team, magnet. We had therapy dogs with us. We also had support from the fire service, EMAS. St John's ambulance also helped support us. We dealt with this one because it was a bit more of an isolated area, although popular. We had to advertise more to get people to come along, and we had to make it more of a fun event for family members. So we added in things like we hired a bouncy castle, an inflatable slide, and we did a lot of fundraising on the day and managed to raise just over £600. We ended up having to do a lot of advertising. We did leaflets, flyers, newspaper articles and radio, which is a lot of things to fit in alongside working. But we taught around 1,200 people that day how to do CPR on adults, children and babies. And again, it was very well received by everybody, and we were very much encouraged to keep going and keep making it bigger and better if we can. So then in 2019, we did the CPR Teachathon again. This time it was on the Market Square in Nottingham, which is a very large area. We had the same large gazebo again, and we managed to teach, unfortunately, a bit less than the previous year. We taught just over 1,000 people, but the weather on the day was absolutely horrific. It was windy and raining and very hard to set up. So the fact that we still managed to teach 1,000 people is really amazing. We had all the same services we had the previous year. But this year we also had the police service come along, blood bank, the sepsis team, and nursing and midwifery recruitment and preceptorship team. They all had stands. The police came with their police car. It was a very fun activity for children to come along and see everything. It was nice having all these different emergency services collaborating together. We have had the Mayor of Nottingham attend our past 2 CPR teachathons, and we've taught them how to do CPR. We have slowly got better and better, so we did a lot of advertising beforehand. We had our hospital comms team help us out. We did Facebook advertising, posters, media campaigns again. It was all very well done, and we did bring in a lot of people and managed to raise just over £500 in fundraising for the charity. Again, this was very well received. We managed to teach a lot of people, and it's gone down quite well. We then had the hope for teaching a CPR teachathon this year, which unfortunately didn't go ahead. We were going to do the same as last year, but try and make it bigger and better. It was suggested we could incorporate the year of the nurse and try and get extra funding and help toward making it bigger and better again. But sadly, all plans have had to be cancelled.